Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if this is the first video you're seeing of me. Welcome. I'm very excited to just be sitting down today doing a cozy Q&A. I want this video to be just you and I sitting down, cozied up after a long day of work, or even if you did nothing today. This is the perfect video to just sit back, relax, get your coffee or your tea or whatever your drink of choice is, get cozy, and let's get straight into it. So I do have my kitty, but she is not here. She's down here. So cute. Love her so much. All right, so I asked on my Instagram for people to ask me some questions for a tarot related Q&A video, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. So the first question that I wanted to answer is, do you think you'd be able to tap into witchcraft with your experience with tarot? I actually thought that question was really interesting because I feel like some people think tarot is witchcraft in itself, and I guess it's something I never really cared for the label of like, I'm a witch. So I never have done any research to know, like, am I considered a witch because I do tarot? I don't know. So I don't know too much about it, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Anyone that does know, let me know, please. Comment below what's your opinion, what are the facts, tell me all of it. But I'm also going to do research about it because I am curious now. Witchcraft as in like doing spells, cord cuttings, and working with like fire. I don't know, when I think of a witch, I just think of all those things. I don't purposely dabble in that. Not because of anything, I would. I just never really opened up that door, I guess. But I think that I easily could, not to sound cocky, but I do feel like I easily could tap into that aspect. I feel like when I'm doing tarot, it is a very witchy thing. It's very psychic. You know, all those, I'm doing this, but it is true. I feel like we use magic every day without even realizing it. Like, our words are magic. So you know what? Maybe I am a witch. Also, because of my success with manifestation, I think that also leads me to believe that I would be successful as a witch. If I were to really delve into spell work and stuff, I feel like my spells would probably work. It is funny though, like my family, they all say like I'm la bruja, but it's like, am I? The next question. How do you know how the cards relate or connect to each other when doing a reading? Love this question. So how I know how the cards relate or connect during a reading. Basically, when I first started learning tarot, I looked up like on biddytarot.com. Literally helped me so much. They have a PDF of the pictures of the card and then keywords. I kind of memorized the keywords, but that's definitely not all of it. That was very useful because at the end of the day, I do think the cards all have their certain meaning, but then you have to go in as a tarot reader and use your own intuition. You could just go based off the meanings, but it's not gonna say much. You gotta like dive deep into it. How I know they connect is like, even with the faces, let's say I have the Knight of Wands and it's going this way, and I have the World card there. Because the Knight of Wands is facing the World card when I'm reading, I feel like that is telling me something. That's telling me exactly where this energy of Knight of Wands is wanting to go. Sometimes I'll have cards that are facing each other. Let's say I have the Empress and she's looking this way, and then I get the Emperor and the Emperor is also looking that way. I'm going to see the connection there, not only because it's the Empress and the Emperor, but because they're literally looking at each other. And let's say I got them in a different way and they were facing away from each other, I feel like that would be telling me something as well. So that's kind of just a little something. It's a whole very beautiful, interesting thing. The next question that I want to talk about is, what made you start reading tarot cards? How did you learn? I've always believed in this stuff. I never was a skeptic in this aspect of life. I've just always believed it. On TikTok, like 2019, 2020, 2021, I started seeing all these oracle card readers, tarot card readers on live offering $5 for a card pull, $10 for 3 questions, blah, blah, blah. There was this one girl that I followed and she would get on live and offer readings, offer card pulls. Every time I was in the live, people were always like, wow, you're so amazing, thank you, that resonated, thank you, this and that. And so one day I was like, oh mom, let me send her $5 and let's see what happens. I felt like that reading, it resonated with my mom and I. It was kind of about our relationship, I remember. And we were both like, okay, she nailed it. I really don't know what just clicked one day. I kind of just thought, wait, do they sell tarot cards? Like, is that a thing? People just buy tarot cards? I told my boyfriend, we were long distance at the time, and I was like, I really want to buy some tarot cards. And of course, what did he do? He bought me tarot cards. They delivered to my house about a week after he ordered them. The rest is history. I was so excited to start, like a kid about to go on a field trip. That was me, waiting every night for the tarot cards to arrive. And the second part of that question, how did I learn? I mentioned it earlier, but I definitely use BettyTarot.com. Also just looking up YouTube videos, how to read tarot, and just like, I clicked the first video that pops up and I was like, okay, this makes sense. The week that I was waiting for the cards to come, I learned in a video that you kind of have to not only go based off the definitions, but get your own feelings and vibes. What do you see in the card? So I went on Instagram. There was like a filter that you could do different tarot cards. It would land on a random one and I would just try to decipher it. I would say, okay, this makes me feel this and it looks like this. We have a lot of yellow here. It could be very bright, very happy. I was just trying my best to see what I could do, and then I'd go look up the definition and see how close I was to the feelings of the card. In the very beginning, I was offering readings to just people that I know. I was like, guys, I got tarot cards, ask me a question and let me know if it's accurate. Again, not to toot my own horn, but I am proud to say that ever since the beginning, I was giving accurate messages. I didn't know the exact situations they're asking me about, and I was still like giving useful advice and useful insights that I was getting from the cards. That also made me excited to just keep going. Let's do this question. What is your process during a reading? Before reading, I like to imagine a bright white light around me. And honestly, you can do this before reading, you could do this before going to work, you could do this before leaving your house. You can do this at any time of the day, and I actually feel that this truly helps me protect my energy. So I imagine a bright white light around me, and I just ask my spirit guides to keep me grounded and open to receiving accurate messages. I definitely could just jump straight into it, and I have before, and I still feel like it's accurate and I feel fine afterwards, I feel good. But I do feel just a shifted sense of peace when I do my little grounding work right before I jump into the reading. I usually like to take a little break when I'm done with the reading, especially if I have another one to do after it. The last question that I want to answer is, how has tarot changed your life? Tarot has definitely changed my life financially. Even when I started doing it, my first ever pricing was $3. Now I charge $30 for a full reading and $15 for a mini reading. And I've been told by a few people that I should charge more, but I just feel like I need to get my confidence up. I know that I'm good at it. It's just that I want to feel more confident before I charge more. I might slowly increase it as things go changing, but I still want to be somewhat affordable for people. Although I'm not exactly where I want to be financially with my tarot business, it still has always been like a little, oh, that's $30 right there that I just got. You know what I mean? From doing a reading for someone. So those little blessings definitely have helped me. Tarot changed my life financially. It's also changed my life with my connection to spirit, the universe, God, my divine team. Doing tarot really ignited the spiritual flame in me to truly just understand that, like, if you feel alone here on earth, you're not, because the other side is here. Like my spirit guides right now, they're probably sitting behind me. You're never alone. It changed the way that I feel about spirit in general. So it was a catalyst for like a spiritual awakening, basically. I feel a lot more at peace knowing that I have access to spirit in this way, and spirit has access to me to, you know, stir me in the right direction, and I have access to say, hey, can you help me? Like, I can ask the divine, hey, I need some guidance. Pull a card and I get guidance directly from the source. Thank you so much for watching this little cozy Q&A. I hope that you're all cozied up, and I hope that you're feeling chill, calm after this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I am trying to be consistent on here. And also comment ideas, because I would love to fulfill any type of video ideas that you want to see. My socials will be in the description below. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok. But as I always say, thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Cheers!